Okay, so I want to weigh in real quick on this, and it really ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I'm trying to keep it short because I know I tend to just ramble after a while. Um, as far as what's going on with Chris Brown and Soulja Boy, I didn't even really want to get involved and even say nothing because it's always petty when it comes down to these celebrity beefs. It's always over something that happened over social media, something dumb, and then the public really never gets the whole story because you got publicists in the mix, you got uh, a whole lot of other people in the celebrities' entourages that is either fueling the flames or they have their own kind of perspectives and influence over the situation because these people are never. Chris Brown is one person on stage, but it's a team of people that roll with Chris Brown at all times, making sure that he doesn't look a hot mess like this. You know what I'm saying? That he's always looking like presentable as far as being a celebrity is concerned, so on and so forth. I'm not really trying to get caught up in that, but my point is, um, Chris, because I'm a fan of Chris Brown. It's gonna sound like I'm taking his side, but really, for real, um, he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, so it really, it may not matter in the end. But I want to say this to him because since I am a fan of Chris Brown, and it wasn't always the case. Um, like back in his running days when he was young, I didn't really care for him. It wasn't until after his music got better and he got a little more sophisticated in his style that I actually began to respect him as an artist. So, and as an actual visual artist as well. So I am saying this from the bottom of my heart as a fan to Breezy. Stop. Okay, I'm tired of your shit. Every time I look up on my damn feed and see your name, it's always about some drama you got going on with somebody. You know what? Karuchi was drama. Karuchi was fucking drama. And if you're not messing with her anymore, good. Wash your hands of her and be done with it because I don't need to tell you. You know her better than probably anybody, and so this whole beef, from what I know, I can't even keep up. I don't even know what was said, who called who, what happened. All I know was, what allegedly happened, and what I'm hearing on the radio shows. What the publicists are putting out is that Soulja will left a comment on her page, and then you popped off on them. But I know it's never that simple. Of course, it's not that simple. Who pops off on a comment on an Instagram? So I know there's something else deeper going on that ain't really nobody's business. But what is concerning me is that I'm hearing about this boxing match that's coming up. That's asinine and nonsensical, and let me tell you why. Okay, it's a lose-lose situation. Okay, I know he's got you so riled up to the point where you just feel like you need to kick his ass. But number one, for somebody who is very pro-black, you, Chris, you know, this is gonna set us back. Okay, and it's because Soulja Boy, I can't name one song other than that one hit that he had however many years ago. Is he even still famous? Does he even still make music? I don't know. But I know that you do, and I know that you have millions and millions of people who follow you for something today other than, your Twitter beefs. Right now, all the publicity that is surrounding this beef is like renewing Soulja Boy's fame, which he, you know, who's talking about Soulja Boy before this happened? So you're playing right into his hands by even like responding to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're validating him, even if it's, and I know how it is if somebody, sit back and call you a bitch nigga and a fuck boy and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna let you just sit there and talk shit about me, but bro, I'm gonna come and, fuck your shit up. I know that's how you are, you know, and to me, for the simple fact that you're able to even be taken there. To me, it shows, I'm not one of those people who say, you 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 went to Hollywood and you lost your way, and you know you forgot about where you came from. That's some DMV shit right there. That nigga shit you put on a nigga show, and you doing this shit because it's like, I'm about to take you back to the streets. I'm about to, cause you taking me there, and I get it, I do, but at the same time, you have your fame and your money is such that if I were in your position, and if anybody came at me like that to the point where they actually got under my skin and was able to stress me out to this level, I'd be like, oh my God, you are pissing me off so bad that I need to take a week long vacation in Japan some damn where just to get the fuck away from you. I would not, it's so asinine. So now, if this is your plan, if this was all like a setup, and you actually wanted to do this boxing thing anyway, and this was just like, whatever, then, by all means, follow through on your business plan. But if this is just actually because you're pissed off and you're angry, please do not fight him. And it's not because I think you're going to lose. It's because even if you win, you're going to lose. And let me tell you why. If you lose, it's going to be all fucked up. It's going to be all the news. And you can't even think about that. I'm sure you just, as soon as I said that, you're like, I'm not going to lose. You know what I'm saying? But, here's the thing. Y'all pissed off at each other and y'all want to take it out on each other and beat the shit out of each other. But that's not where it's going to end. You know what I'm saying? If you mad at somebody and you get in the ring with them and you lose, that anger's not going to go away. Even if you win, that anger's not going to go away. You're still going to hate them and you're still going to be angry. But now there's all this extra shit on top of it because you got people that's kind of like betting on your fight. You got people that's doing promotions for your fight. You got it's a whole now financial investment in it happening, and all these people backing it. And it's like, now, even if you didn't want to do it anymore, which I know you're sitting back like, well, I want to do it, but just hear me out. Even if you didn't, even if you change your mind at some point and didn't want to do it no more, you would be obligated to follow through. So now listen to this. Soulja Boy clearly doesn't give a fuck about his face because he's got tattoos all over it. If you go in there and you win the fight, you know what I'm saying, good for you. But at the end of the day, if you all bruised up and fucked up and you missing teeth at the end of the day, this is your money maker. Okay? You really should not be taking no risks, no kind of risk. And you say, oh, that make me a bitch. But no, it makes you somebody who, has an investment in their face. And as a person who is, something of a sex symbol, and you really need to just take better care of yourself. You really start to piss me off because every time I look up to your name, some drama following us. I'm like, Breezy, super disappointed. So I'm always like, yeah, that's my baby. That's Chris. Chris is the best. Chris Brown, whatever, whatever. But then, it's always some shit. You're somebody's dad now. You gotta be a responsible adult. What kind of example are you setting for her? Like, yeah, I'm a real man. I'm gonna go take it out of your ass in the ring. And yeah, he dealt some low blows. Anytime anybody bring up the Rihanna situation, that's petty as shit. It's fucking petty. And I'm saying that across the board. Your fans, your friends, your family, and anybody else, your enemies, and otherwise. Anybody who brings it up, they're being petty and they're trying to get a rise out of you because, number one, that whole scenario was between you and her. She didn't even really want to go on the record talking about it. The only reason I believe it even got out was because it happened so close to the Grammys and it couldn't be kept under wraps. So I don't really want to get into that because that's not what this is about. But you really have to, because people always going to throw that at you, just like they always throw the Taylor Swift thing and Kanye West. It's like that was the lowest point in your career. You were able to recover from that. So you really ain't got to say shit. You really don't have to explain yourself about that because that is just, like that was probably like the ugliest time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would just, it's like, yeah, well, remember that time when you, It's like somebody saying, remember that time when your grandma died? Yeah. What you got to say now, nigga? Maybe not exactly, but you see what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to control you by, grasping on to that emotion in which they know they can make you react in the way that they want you to. This nigga is getting all kinds of publicity he ain't had since he was damn fucking 15, 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because of you. So if you really want to fight him, make sure you're doing that for all the right reasons. You need to squash this beef before y'all get in the ring, because otherwise y'all gonna tear each other up. You know, if it's really about Karuchi, um, let me just say this about Karuchi. I fell in love with Karuchi too for a time, just because but I fell in love with her looks. I thought she was really, really pretty, and I just thought she was just beautiful and perfect in every way. Perfect mix of whatever she is, what Vietnamese and black or whatever. She's just so beautiful. But I think, and I don't know her, but I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think Karuchi is the type of person who knows how beautiful she is and takes advantage of that by way of being manipulative and stuff. And I'm sure you have plenty of blame in this, but you, from your track record, I can see is the type of person who goes tit for tat. And Karuchi, being young, probably a little bit dumb, and I don't mean that in a way that she's like retarded. I mean it in a way that she's probably just she's young, and then when you're young and then you get famous real quick, it's like you already don't know shit and you think you know everything, but then you famous, and then it's just you don't have the experience or the social skills in order to handle yourself with grace at all times, especially now. A lot of times people want to be better, they want to be the bigger and better person, but social media and just the media in general has a way of taking things and just blowing the shit all the way out of proportion. And so from what I have observed, and this is not through social media, I'm just saying from pure psychological standpoint, Karuchi is drama. Okay, I don't really need to tell you that. I think you know. So that's why y'all not together. But I have a feeling that and this is not just you, this is everybody. People tend to they break up and they cut off these relationships with people, and then they don't really 100% cut off all ties with them. So that could be hurting you, and I say that because it's not always that way, but with her in particular, I think your history with her is such that you know you do something that she finds reprehensible, and instead of her walking away and leaving, since Karuchi basically has you to thank for her fame and all, and she would argue and say that's not true, but I didn't know who the fuck Karuchi was until she became your girlfriend, and that is probably 90% of the people who know who Karuchi is now. She was Chris Brown's girlfriend for however long she was, and that was who Karuchi was. Who's Karuchi Tran? Chris Brown's girlfriend. Oh, that girl. And that's how everybody knew who she was. So, she seems like the type of person who, if she caught you cheating, for example, would turn around and do something to exact revenge rather than walking away and saying, I'm going to go find something better for myself. And you seem like the type of person who, instead of saying, you know what, I don't need this shit, and you walk away from this, even though you seem like the type of person who would turn around and do something even more petty to try to exact revenge, and then it starts turning into this vicious cycle of abuse between both of y'all. It's not just you, it's not just her, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I think she's the type of person who would come around and throw some shit in your face, like, but I don't, and then be like, I don't even want your ass no more anyway. But the whole reason that she's doing is because she wants that attention, and then you entertaining the shit because, like, you really got these feelings. But it's just, it's just really, really, really stupid when you can't be honest with them alone. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody else in your mix. In your Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I just wanted to say that, and I just wanted to tell you to be smart, okay? Take care of your little girl. If you really, really, really are so sick of this nigga, just block him. Block him and fucking take a vacation for a week. You have the means. This, you don't have to be stressed out about some shit that somebody is saying about you, or trying to, he's calling your phone and talking all this shit in your ear, calling you bitch nigga and fuck boy and this shit, just and everybody want to, and I think this is really getting to you, not just because of him, but because there's this stigma about you being this light-skinned soft uh dude who ain't gonna do shit. You get tired of hearing that shit from everywhere. And you really just don't want to be this guy who's always the butt of these jokes. But if you follow through with this shit, if you follow through with this fight, then you really are going to be. And I'm not saying that because I think you're going to lose. I think it's because if I were you, I wouldn't even have entertained this shit in the first place. But if I did, I would have definitely been like, okay, if you want to see me, why don't you come and dance off, do a dance off, because it would have just been so clear and obvious that you would have won that. It's like, don't even give him the option or the opportunity to put his hands on you. Would Prince have done that? Would Michael Jackson have done that? Come on. So yeah, get your shit together and give me a kiss.